Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I have I'll be making Ofe Nsala white soup, and I hope you guys will enjoy this soup when you get a chance to make it at home. So I hope you guys try as much as possible as you can to have time to go grab some items and make this food at home, and I bet you will enjoy every single bit of it. So guys, that's what I have for today, Ofe Nsala white soup. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe and click the notification button so you know whenever I post any video. And if you're watching this video on Facebook, make sure to check out my YouTube channel at Amara's Kitchen. And I will be glad to see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye. So once you're ready, let's go ahead and bring all the ingredients that we'll be using today for this cooking. So I have my mackerel fish, 2 large mackerel fish, and 2 hard chicken. And I have my dry fish. So this fish, I think is called bonga fish. It's also called azute, or you can call this obarasa. So I don't know what you call it. If you have a different name for those fish, let me know at the comment section. So I'll be adding some dried smoked catfish as well. So I'll put that aside. And I have the vegetables that I'll be using for today: oziza leaf and otazi leaf. So this one is Oda, I believe I'm right, and this one is oziza. The small one is oziza and the big one is Oda. So I have some of those that I'll be using. So these were in my freezer, so I just got them out from my freezer. I will be using some of those. Already cut up, so I think that should be enough for me. I'm gonna use the small one. So I already get have all my ingredients prepared and ready to go. I washed all the fish, chicken, and everything is ready to go right now, and the yam. So let's get cooking. So I have my pot set on the stove. So I'll go ahead and put all the chicken and the mackerel fish. I'll put them in the pot. They are all laid out in the pot right now. So the next thing I have to do is to put my seasonings. So I'll put 1 naan cube, and the naan has 2 inside, so I'll just put only 1, which is 2. I'll put 2 of them, and I add some onions, and this is optional. If you don't want to add onions, that's okay, you can skip that. But you know what, I love onions a lot, so I just feel like adding a little bit, but you can skip it if you don't want to. It's not necessary, okay? And add some Scotch bonnet pepper, and I have oziza, oda, and Cameroon pepper. So 3 of them add up together in that little plate. I'll go ahead and put them in. So as you can see, I like a lot of spice, like a lot of hot spice. So go ahead and add some salt. So I like a lot of hot spice. I added some Cameroon pepper, and I also added some Scotch bonnet pepper. That's quite a lot of spice, but that's okay. You can reduce it if you want. So the next, I'm adding my crayfish. Go ahead and add some crayfish. And after that, I will just add a little bit of water just to let that cook. So I just want it to cook first with this little water that I just added, because I want all the seasoning to go into the fish and the chicken. Because I don't want it to come out not tasting good. I want those to have really like good taste. So go ahead and put your stove on and let that cook for about 5 minutes. So once it starts cooking, just let it cook, cover that up, and let it cook for 5 good minutes. So after 5 minutes, can you see all the water that came out from that? Very large amount of water came out just for the little water that I added. So right now, I'm very sure that all my seasoning has gone into the fish and the meat. So it's looking so good right now. So we're not done yet. So you just have to be like very careful. You don't want to break up all those fish because they are very tender. They can easily break apart. So I'm just being very careful so I don't break them up. And once once I feel like it's pretty done, like the fish is done, I will remove the head of the fish because I don't want them inside there. I don't want them to break up and then mess up my soup, like having so much bone all over the place. So at this point, I'll go ahead and add 2 cups, like 2 full cups of water. Just put them in there. Make sure you just add enough water to level up the same level of the fish and everything. Just add water to level everything up. So once I do that, I'll go ahead and put my yam. Put in all the yam in the soup, the Ofe Nsala soup. And put the dry fish. Look at how clean the fish look. I already washed them and removed every single bone my eyes can see. I removed them out of the bonga fish because it's called bonga fish. It has a lot of bones in it, so you have to be very careful when you're using this bonga fish. So like I said, if you have another name that they call that fish, let me know. I know that fish to be like bonga fish or azute or obarasa. So if you have other name, please let me know. So after putting that, just cover that up and let it cook for 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, this is how the soup is looking right now. So what I can do right now is just to bring the yam. Just check the yam to see if it's cooked, if it's done. But after I checked it, I think the yam still needed a little bit of time. So I kind of covered the pot up and let it cook for a few more minutes. All I did was just to make sure the yam is right inside the soup. So I covered that up. So after a few minutes when I came back, at this point, I think the yam is completely cooked. So what I did was to bring them out from the soup. And I don't like my soup, my Ofe Nsala soup, that is the white soup. I don't like it to be thick. I like my soup to be a little bit light. So I will use a couple of the yam and then use the rest of them for something else. So as you can see, I have quite a bit of yam, a lot of them, but I will not be using all of that yam for this soup. I will use a little bit for the soup. So be careful not to break the fish, because the fish, the mackerel fish can be very tender. They can easily break in the soup. So you have to be careful when you're stirring your soup. So I'll go ahead and grab some yam and cut them up with my spoon and put them inside a blender and add a little bit of water and then blend them up together. So after that, I'll go ahead and put them inside the soup. So after grinding them, I will go ahead and put them in the soup. But it was kind of too thick. and it wasn't coming out at all. So I added some water to like shake it up. So, and that helped. So I'm just showing you guys this part, so in case you're grinding your stuff and it got stuck in the blender, all you have to do is just to add water and get it out. So I just did that couple of times and get all the yam out from the blender and pour them in the soup. Right now I have a little more water in my um, Ofe Nsala. So make sure you turn that up and distribute them all over. But while you're doing that, be careful because you don't want to like break up all those fish. I'm just being so careful so I don't break them up. So even though they're still gonna break, but you don't want to break so much. So if you feel that you need more water in your Ofe Nsala, just feel free to add a little bit more, just like I did. But if you also feel that you have enough water that you need, you don't have to add any more. So at this point, after adding my yam to thicken the soup up, I want to thicken it up but not too much like I said before. I just want to have a little soup, a little thickener. So right now I have my oziza and otazi leaf, both of them. I just go ahead and add them together and separate them, distribute them, and at the same time I'm still being careful because I don't want to break up the fish, because if I should just turn them without watching out for that, all the fish will break and I don't want that to happen at this point. So after turning and getting all the vegetables all over, I will go ahead and just cover that and let it cook for another 5 minutes, and the soup should be about ready. So cover that up and let it cook for 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, here you are. The soup is as good as done. Go ahead and turn your stove off. Turn off the stove and dinner is ready. Okay guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Okay guys, just take a look at that soup. My delicious Ofe Nsala is ready. So this is Ofe Nsala. You can also call this white soup. So I'll go ahead and enjoy my soup. So I hope you guys have time to make this soup, and don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment below, and thumbs up if you like this video. I hope you try to make it at home. Alright guys, see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.